Hi guys, I'm Pacific and welcome back to another episode of Battlefield 1. This time, I really wanted to talk about what separated Battlefield 1 from the other Battlefields I've played, and really what that is beyond just the fact that, oh, it's a World War I shooter that looks beautiful and has an amazing aesthetic. Jeez, man! I didn't even get to start talking and I annihilated them with this experimental. Anyway, so what really separates Battlefield 1 from its other kind of predecessors is its ability to seamlessly highlight like single player made moments like, oh frickin' I got 2 kills, as well as the team and players in the game made moments. So what I mean by that is Battlefield 1 highlights, oh, I am a sniper that is using a sniper rifle built on pistol rounds, yet, and I'm like killing everyone, right? That's the single player aspect of the Battlefield 1 multiplayer. And the other aspect is, oh, this explosion, absolute mess of death and like stuff that's happening right now is because everyone else just so happened to do this thing, you know, like maybe someone spawned in a tank. That would mean more people are running around with SMGs for a little bit because they're trying to kill the tank. Or maybe someone is on the blimp and they decide to run off and parachute somewhere and, you know, get your squad repoints in around the enemy where really they can't do anything. You know, that kind of stuff in Battlefield 1 is really prevalent. You know, because I noticed a lot of the times when you're playing this game, you really there's definitely an aspect of skill to it, but not as much emphasis on skill as you are more of someone sitting here equal to everyone else experiencing what's going on right now. If that makes sense. That kind of sounds weird in my head right now. And I think really Battlefield 1 is starting to hit on really a new trend of gaming, which is a lot of people like single player games now. You know, back in 2011, 2012, even 2013, 14, there was a slew, and I mean a slew, of multiplayer games. Like, there was a ton of them. It was all about the multiplayer competitive gaming, the Call of Duties, the Siege, Battlefield, and now Battlefield 1 is starting to pick up this formula of, hey, we're gonna deliver you a single player experience in a multiplayer world. We need to deliver one more like, right there, that would not have happened if our team did not deliver the pigeon, because that's where the enemies were. So, like, maybe if there was a big firefight going on, because like players were messing around, then that firefight would have gone absolutely haywire and someone would have, like, it would have changed the tides of battle. Like, stuff like that doesn't happen a lot in other multiplayer games, but in Battlefield 1, everything is influenced by everything, and it creates this seamless multiplayer yet single player experience. And you know, I would say, at least personally, that in the multiplayer now, Battlefield 1 in the single player mode pretty much has almost single player game quality music when you're playing, like the trumpets that go on in the background when you're about to lose, you know, all the music of like, oh, you're about to win, you're about to lose, you know, all that, all the music and stuff and the sound effects, like they're quality sound effects and music. And by the way, my team is doing amazing. We're gonna win this War Pigeons game, no sweat. I mean, like, War Pigeons is actually a good example of one of these. It's a glorified escort mission where the person being escorted isn't a retard, unless it's like a noob at the game. But I mean, the person being escorted usually isn't a retard. And you know, I think it's very apparent they were trying to go for more of a cinematic single player and multiplayer experience, because I mean, the guns in this game can barely be customized. I mean, legit, the sniper class has like 4 or 5 guns, but basically each variant of the gun with the scopes and stuff has to be purchased separately. So it's like, you can kind of tell they focused on the experience of single-player, multiplayer, hybrid, but the thing about it is I don't care about weapon customization because they did a good job with this hybrid style, gaming. And, the technology now is probably, it's better than it was, even a year ago, 10 years ago, whatever. And I think games that are AAA like this that have the budget to do it are going to really have to start combining the multiplayer and single player experience into a hybrid experience and keep the best quality of both of them, keep the best quality, make it feel like a single player experience and a multiplayer experience just like they would normally, 5 years ago if they were separate experiences. I mean, I'm playing Battlefield 1 right now, and I absolutely love the single player multiplayer fusion because something that happens when I play this game is I play it and I don't play it in large bursts because when I'm done playing a multiplayer game, I feel like I just finished a long single player mission, and I don't want to replay the mission. Even though every time I play this game, I never get the same experience twice so far, and I've put in a good amount of time. But when I finish a game of Battlefield 1, whether I lose or win, it doesn't matter. I feel like I said, I completed a single player mission. But I also want to play just one more round because of that multiplayer replayability, and the fact is like, oh, this team I'm playing was bad, or, my team was good, or these two teams, both teams were pretty freaking awesome, so I mean, it was really close game. I want to get that competitive rush going on where, I'm trying to win the game, but everyone else is at the same time. Like, those are the two feelings I get, is the competitiveness, but also the completeness of every single game. I get both those feelings when I play Battlefield 1, and it's a wonderful thing that, I mean, it's cool, like, sometimes you think right now in this day and age, VR is the only way games can go into the future, but really, I think there's definitely quality improvements that could be made, and Battlefield 1 has proved that you can make some serious quality improvements in multiplayer gaming. It's pretty awesome if you think about it. And all you need to do to figure out what needs to be changed is make more games and try new things, I mean, Nintendo's a great example of a company that does that, the Wii, for example. The Wii was motion controls after all the way back to like, I think it was Sega Genesis tried the motion controls, or the N64, motion controls were tested before the Wii was made and was unsuccessful. The Wii just took the formula and refined it, Battlefield 1 took the multiplayer formula and the single player formula and combined them together to make an amazing experience. Can we just finish this game? I mean, we've been stuck on 2 pigeons for like 70% of the game. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Also, I'm playing this right after I did the bayonet melee challenge, so I mean, I keep like freaking trying to stab people with stuff. There we go. The pigeon has been released, and the message has been delivered. I believe that means we get the W for win, or the W. Do we get to win? Did we won? Come on, baby. Tell us we won. Tell us we won and completed this single-player, multiplayer mission. Victory, baby! That's right. So, if you guys have any opinions on why you think Battlefield 1 is kind of more amazing or not as amazing as the rest of, the Battlefield and multiplayer games, go ahead and tell me that in the comments below. Also, if you liked the video, tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new because I will be playing more kind of Battlefield 1 games, Battlefield 1, Rainbow Six, and I like doing these, like, commentaries, sharing my opinions. And did I get a battle pack? Come on, baby, did I get a battle pack? Come on, you know you like me. Did I get a battle pack? Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. Got the battle pack. So, I mean, before we end the video, we gotta open the battle pack. It's like freaking a present on Christmas. Here we go. 'Tis the season for giving. What are you gonna give me, baby? A bad camo? I don't even have that gun. Nah, fine, I'll keep it. But anyway, I'm Pacific. See you guys in the next episode of whatever I decide to make.